Today we're talking about gear, more specifically, this guy. Cue the montage. What's going on, guys? My name is Mike. Welcome to the channel, and like I said, I'm talking about lenses today. More specifically, my favorite lens, the Sigma 30mm f1.4. Now, this isn't a technical review, it's just my personal thoughts having used the lens for over a year now. With any lens, there's going to be times when you would want to use it and when you would not. So today, I'm going to be going over the best times to use this lens. Now, when I first got my camera, I had a lot of influences from some really good portrait photographers around me, and that led me to choosing this lens right here. Being that my camera has a micro four thirds sensor, it meant that any lens that I get would have a 2x crop factor, effectively making this 30mm lens a 60, which in my opinion is perfect for portraits. You can get up close for shoulder up shots, or if you step back far enough, you can get full body shots pretty easily. And since this is a prime lens, it means that you know that you're going to be getting some super sharp photos throughout with a ton of detail. And that's great because during editing, you're going to be able to crop in without losing too much detail or quality. This summer, I tried my hand at product photography, and I think that's one area where this lens excels at, maybe even more than portraits. Being able to take detailed shots with a separated background makes product photos come out so good. And since it's a fairly tight shot with the lens being 60mm, it means that you don't have to dress up too much of an area to get a good set. Combining that with the shallow depth of field, you're able to really get a sense of space within your photos. Now, while we're on the topic of shallow depth of field, I have to mention this lens's capabilities with taking B-roll. These days, everybody's trying to recreate that cinematic B-roll look, and this lens does a really good job at it. The bokeh created with a wide open aperture instantly makes anything that you film more cinematic, especially if you film it in 60 frames per second and slow it down. Add some nice lighting in there, maybe some haze or fog, and you've got yourself a really nice looking shot. Here, watch. See? Now, the last thing that I want to say about this lens, and keep in mind this video is not sponsored, I just really like the product, is just how small and cheap it is. Like, look, it's tiny, and that's because it is a micro four thirds lens. If this lens was a full frame, it would probably be like double the size, even though it is a prime lens. And so that's why I like it so much. I can easily throw it in my bag, it takes up like no weight at all, and I can pop it on my camera if I need that 60mm focal length. Combined with the fact that it is under $300, it's a no-brainer as to why you wouldn't have it in your kit. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, it really helps the channel, and consider subscribing if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.